The third installment to the SmackDown vs. Raw series 2007 was released on November 10, 2006 for the PS2, PSP, and next-gen console, Xbox 360, with this year's gimmick being, don't just watch it, live it. Basically talking about the Xbox 360's graphics engine increasing their polygon count times 4, making the wrestlers and experience stunning. But on PS2, however, you're basically playing the same game as last year's with a couple of key elements added. Gameplay. Ultimate Control makes its debut for this series, involving you controlling what, where, and how you want your wrestler to punish your opponent, with various holds, along with the addition of the in-crowd area, which is just an extra block of space where you can go that isn't the ring, but is only useful during hardcore matches or bump videos. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 introduces Ultimate Control System, in-crowd fighting, Money in the Bank match, and free roaming locker room, while getting rid of Brian Pente's match and nothing else. Would you look at that? Not a lot lost, not a lot gained. What's the point of fixing something that's not broken? Now let's go ahead and do that Triple H entrance test to see if everything holds up. Good waterworks, bad syncing, bad facial animation, great camera work. Soundtrack. This year's music came in with some hard hitters. We've got Rise Against, 3 Days Grace, Ghostface Killer, and last but not least, the song that made the hood rat's ears perk upon listening, Money in the Bank by Little Scrappy. So yeah, everything fits in here for the theme of the game. It feels more alive than quiet, unlike last year's. Creation. More or less the same as 2006, but this time you can preview your advanced entrance while editing it, and boy, is it annoying. Modes. Season mode is more or less the same as 2006's as well, which isn't a bad thing, but this time with the addition of text/voice messaging from superstars sharing their thoughts outside the ring.
امشب کار میکنیم به بیگ شو. هر چقدر گنده هست ما رو نمیتونه دست بزنه چون که چهار تا از ماست. کارلوس، چاوو، شما با خود من.
GM mode on the other hand has gotten a lot easier though, with the inclusion of an options menu where you can literally set the game to your advantage. Vito and Bret Hart have been my two top stars all over the card for 2 months, and I could beat GM mode just by doing this because they haven't implemented a penalty for reruns. And they can't get injured. Thanks devs. Online. Same as 06's, but with new server hosts being Demonware. Ports. PSP version of the game has no additional features this time. It's just 2007 on a PSP, without announce tables, that's it. Now the definitive version on Xbox 360 is the one that should be more favorable, considering the graphics enhancement and more loading screens. You see that? The other ones don't got that. PS3, however, couldn't get the game because they both unfortunately released around the same time. So I'm assuming THQ couldn't be fucked to hook up the developers with a dev kit. But yeah, same game all around. To conclude, SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, there wasn't much to be fixed from the previous version. Just throw in a roster update and a couple of bells and whistles and you got yourself a piece of pie. It lives up today, but it also competes with 06. For being on the same level. The choice is really up to the person deciding if he wants to play a game with either Chris Jericho in it or a game with the Boogeyman in it.